Good morning, guys. So I just left Cottonwood Station, and I want to see how I can navigate back home with FSD 14 on Mad Max mode. So yeah, I just want to quickly talk about some things about it, my thoughts, some issues I ran into. So FSD 14, I think generally is a lot safer than 13 because it really slows down when traffic ahead of you slows down. It slows down a lot earlier when traffic ahead of you slows down. Whereas 13 will almost kind of react too slow to slowing traffic ahead of you, and it almost feels like they're kind of tailing people. So in that regard, I feel like 14 is a lot safer. With that said, 14 does have some issues, like sometimes you get brake stabbing that's really jarring. But it feels like it happens only sometimes. Like on today's drive, I didn't experience it, but yesterday I felt it a lot. Coming out of right on reds or stop signs where it has to turn right. And then there was also stuff like hesitation, lane change hesitation, where try to switch lanes and then decide not to switch lanes, and it kind of swerves. But and then some other things is I noticed it doesn't, FSD still doesn't understand gates that open slowly. How some those neighborhoods have those gates. It doesn't quite understand that it's an opening gate, and I'll just think the road's closed. But yeah, what else? I also ran into an issue last night where the error came up on the screen. It's low cabin illumination or something, so hands-free mode off. But the problem was we were driving through areas where I didn't get that error with FSD 13, and then it came to a point where I had to keep applying torque to my steering wheel, and then basically when I disengaged FSD while the low cabin illumination error was up, then I couldn't engage FSD anymore. It just kept giving me beep beep beep, and then I had the yellow steering icon, and then it wouldn't let me do FSD anymore until I did a hard reboot on the car, which is really interesting. It's my first time rebooting the car, so I'm not sure if that's a FSD 14.1.3 issue, or is my cabin camera broken? I don't know, but I never had that issue with the last version. But yeah, anyways, I'm driving home right now, and then yeah, if there's any thoughts that come up, I'll talk about it. But this will be mainly an uncut, raw version. And then yeah, some interesting things is that I do find it navigates more complex situations a lot better. I was driving the other day, and there was a car that was on the opposite side, doing the U-turn, but he was in the wrong lane, so he was kind of completely in the wrong spot. So FSD just avoided it completely. And then there was an instance today where some guy just came out of nowhere in front of the car, and FSD reacted fast. I didn't even see the guy. So it's just yeah, I love how it's reacting to things twice as fast, and it just sees a lot more. But it just has some quirks that need to be smoothed out. But yeah, I mean But yeah, I mean, the brake stabbing is pretty jarring and stuff, and like the swerving, like, you know, when in the lane changes, that can be definitely jarring as well. But it's like, it's not like unsafe or anything. And like, because like when it's like going fast and then traffic up ahead slows down, like it just like reacts instantly. So like in all those instances, I feel like a lot safer, you know. And then one annoying thing is like it keeps thinking my like windshield's dirty or something, so it keeps doing the camera cleaning. But it's like there's nothing in front of it. It's like clear, so I don't know what's going on. But a pretty cool thing is, oh yeah, the parking spot thing. It's really cool at FSD 14. When you go to a destination, you'll find a parking spot and park in it for you. Because that was a big gripe with the last version where I always had to take over when, you know, it wasn't like when we got to the destination because they just couldn't like find it properly. But now it does that, and it does it fast and competently. But the one issue is that it likes to put me in handicap spots, so we need like an option for that. But because of that, I found that, you know, if you disengage FSD while in the parking lot, say like, you know, it's gonna put you in the freaking handicap spot. So I just, you know, disengage it, and then I just like drive past the handicap spot, and then I just found this out today that you could just engage FSD in the parking spot and it will park for you using the FSD stack instead of the slow auto park stack. So that's really cool. So like from now on, you know, if you go to a parking spot and you need to park, just hit the FSD button and it'll park for you rather than doing the auto park. Because the FSD auto park is way smoother, way faster, and a lot of times the one shots, you know, the reverse back in. And also, yeah, like some other people have gotten the 0.1.4 version. I'm still waiting on the update, so hopefully tonight maybe it fixes some of the issues. Oh yeah, but also another thing is like I think the maps need to be better. Like sometimes like it's not FSD problem, it's a navigation issue. Like the maps aren't updated, so it goes to the wrong spot. And then yeah, I'll see if tonight I get the cabin illumination issue or not. Which, you know, I shouldn't. The cabin camera shouldn't be like broken already. It's like it's the Juniper. Just got it a few months ago, so. I did like, although I do notice like there's like a rattle over here. It's pretty annoying. But yeah, there was one instance where we're making a left, and then there was a pickup truck that was like really trying to get into the left lane, and FSD just left a gap for the pickup truck to go in. And like I was wondering, like, what the hell? Like, why is there a space here? And then yeah, like other thing, like the pickup truck just goes boom, like right in. So I thought that was interesting. And then yeah, like I feel like even standard mode is like a little too aggressive or fast. So like when a cop car pulls up next to me, I like bring it down to chill mode or something. Yeah, see, like right there, it just hit the brakes really early, so it doesn't feel like I'm so close to the next car, like tailing him, and then I had to like react so fast. I love how it just leaves a good amount of car length when following cars now. I did experience the emergency vehicle pulling over thing, and I thought, yeah, I thought that was impressive actually. I was just on FSD, driving at night, and then all of a sudden the car like just like swerved to the right and pulled over, and then a second or two later, this cop car goes blazing right past where my lane was, and I didn't even notice the cop car behind me at all. So I thought that was really impressive. Like at the time, I was like, "What the hell is going on?" But yeah. I think it really masters FSD 14 is like a master of unprotected left turns. Like every single one of those is like, wow, it performs really well. Yeah. The brake stabbing happens the most at four-way stop signs, like, and usually when it wants to do a right turn, it pulls out, creeps, and then just hits the brakes and stabs it like it thinks the car is coming. But a lot of times there's no car on the left coming. Man, maximum is just so fun. I just love how like fast it accelerates. But yeah, I don't want to get pulled over because he goes like 20 over. But the cool thing about Mad Max is like, if you're in a single lane highway or whatever, he'll follow it won't like do anything crazy. It'll just follow the flow of traffic. And then maybe it's just me, like, but at stop signs, like, I wish maybe like slow down to 0 miles per hour a little faster and then go, because like I just feel like it takes a little too long. But you know, technically it is a proper way to proceed at a stop sign. But like right here, like the 2 to 0 miles per hour, like maybe just hit the brakes. But also understand it's like it's supposed to be like a smooth experience, like a chauffeur driving you. So I kind of get like why it does that. But maybe it could be an option. Anyways, yeah, like I'm almost home, so you know, I'll end this video here. It pretty much did that drive perfectly. Actually, I actually had like 0 interventions pretty much, except like when it keeps trying to. Oh, right here, that swerve right there. See, like I don't know what's that about. That's just like weird. It's like the hesitation when it does the lane change, like it goes left and then right. But yeah, overall, I've had 0 interventions except when it tries to park in a handicap spot. So please fix that, Tesla. Anyways, I'll catch you guys on the next one.